Hi ladies, I wanted to give you some of my favorite tricks that I just learned for applying our 3D Plus mascara and getting yourself some high impact, really long, thick lashes. So here's a couple tricks that I learned. With the new 3D Plus mascara, you really only have to do one coat of the fibers. And they say that you don't have to do a base coat first, but I'm putting one on because it gives me a little extra oomph. So I'm just going to use a base coat of the gel. And the trick that I'm finding helps the best is if this gel is nice and thin. So what I did before I even applied this is I put a couple squirts of our rose water into it first, and and I just mixed it up. And now I'm going to just apply it from the bottom to the top, giving it a shimmy all the way to the top. And this was going to be my base coat. The other thing that I did to try to make my lashes look a little thicker is, you can see under here, I applied some black liner also. I have to look in my big mirror too because I can't see very well. All right. And then you're also going to apply it bottom to top using on the back side here. Okay. Push it back up. Okay. And we're going to give that a second to dry, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so now that this has had a second to dry, I'm going to put my gel back on again, swirl it around. You want to get all the extras off the end and both tips here. And now that I've already applied it bottom to top, now I'm putting another layer on just to adhere the fiber so I don't have to go all the way to the base. This time I'm just going to do it on the tips and very lightly. You can always build, but it's hard to take it off once it's too clumpy or too thick. So just put it on very thin. And once again, I'm doing the back sides. Brushing back up. Okay, and we're gonna get the fibers next. These fibers, to make sure that they don't fall off on your face or off the wand, give them a little swirl, kind of really push them in there. And then you can even take your finger and push them back on there or roll it on the back of your hand so they stick a little better. And once again, just middle to tip. Look at that length already. That's insane. And then you want to do the back side. If you are not taking your time to do the back side, you're not going to get the full impact of what this mascara does for you. Wow, that was crazy, crazy long. Let me check over here at the mirror, make sure I'm doing all right. Yep, looking good, looking good. Okay. And then we're going to put the gel back on and put it on really lightly. Once again, get that extra off and very lightly. If you put too much pressure on, you're going to just pull those fibers right off that you just applied. So very lightly. Look at that. Crazy. Don't forget to do the back, or those fibers are going to come off that you put on the back. Lift it back up here. Let me check over here, make sure. It's hard to see when you're looking in your little phone. You can also use this end where it's pointy here to separate if you have any that are stuck together. It's a great separator. And then that's just one coat. Like if you wanted to do another coat, you definitely could. And I always like to put one more coat on when I'm done just to kind of really seal it in. But the final thing I do to make sure that, I hope you can see me because I have to move this a little bit, my cord doesn't reach, is I also like to dry mine with my hairdryer to kind of curl it up. So, let's see if this works. Just curl up. See, look at that. That's crazy. Look at that curl. Wow, love that stuff. So there is a bit of a learning curve with this at first, but once you figure out what technique works best for you, you're going to be so in love with this mascara. Please contact me if you have any questions, or if you would like to order some for yourself. I can't leave the house without this. Ask my neighbors. The other day, my neighbor texted me and said, "Hey, come and sit outside with me." And I said, "I don't have my mascara on yet." And she just giggled, but it's true. Won't leave without it. All right, have a great day, ladies.